a lot of the country is opening up, and you did write an article on that. So I just want to get your general opinion in terms of how things are going.
Yeah, so the fact that the country is reopening, I certainly understand the desire to reopen, but I'm pretty apprehensive about a lot of the plans that are being employed nationally. The CDC unveiled very strict gating criteria and a phased reopening plan, and so did the White House. However, a lot of these expert opinions from the CDC, for instance, they constantly are reporting that they feel like they're being muzzled, they feel like
Mhm.
they're being silenced. And a lot of that stems from this belief that we have two conflicting priorities. One is public health and the other is economic revival.
Mhm.
My personal belief is that we can actually have both. And if you go back to the 1918 Spanish flu and you looked at the reopening policies of a variety of cities throughout the US, you'd actually find that the regions that had the strictest reopen policies and the regions that were most aggressive about their shutdown measures, they actually responded better economically, and they bounced back faster and more robustly than the regions who had softer shutdown measures. So that's evidence from the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic. Also, we can look at Sweden. Sweden is infamous now for not doing any sort of lockdown. They kept everything open: shops,
Mhm.
churches, salons, restaurants. And the Swedish government simply said, hey, we trust our citizens to
Mhm.
um, use common sense social distancing guidelines. However, their GDP is still projected to plummet this year. And compared to other countries, there's the finance minister
Mhm.
and a bunch of other economists in Sweden, they still project being hit very hard financially and on par with a lot of their neighboring countries. And that didn't come without a price.
Mhm.
More than, I would say, 30% of more Swedes died this year compared to years past. So they lost a lot more life, and their economy has not been preserved.